Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today I am doing my mid-month haul for May. So I didn't plan to do this. I was going to be doing a mid-month wrap-up today, and then I kind of looked at the books that I'd bought and was like, whoops, I should haul those. So we're doing this instead. I'm not going to be doing a mid-month wrap-up. I have decided this month to split them instead into Eurovision-a-thon wrap-up and everything else wrap-up. I think that'll work better in terms of making it a little bit more coherent with those Eurovision-a-thon books. So that's the plan for that. And we're going to haul these. Okay, here's what happened in May. Firstly, I went away at the very start of May. I bought some books. Most of those are historical romance, so they're not even in this haul. What else? Then I was doing okay, and then, look, May is not a good month for me. It brings up a lot of grief around particular anniversaries and birthdays for people who are no longer with us. So it was never going to be a good month. And I just kind of made it a point to go out this month, and often that meant bookstores. I went to see my best friend who works in a bookstore. So yeah, there's a lot here. There's still more coming, but it's fine. Honestly, this May hasn't been that bad in terms of other years. I will talk more about that in my Eurovision-a-thon vlog. So if you're interested in some more kind of like personal life stuff, you can see it in there. So let's get into the books. There's really no order to these except for these first two. These two are the ones that I bought while we were away that weren't historical romance. So I have The Ninth Child by Sally Magnussen. So this is set in the Scottish Highlands in 1856, and it's about this young woman who has lost, I assume, another child, perhaps her ninth. And then it says that there's something about, I'm just going to read this sentence. But a darker presence has also emerged from the gunpowder smoke, and he is waiting too. I read that and I was like, yep, I'm taking it, I'm buying it. It's the only book that I bought new that weekend. Everything else was secondhand and like $1 or $2. So I don't feel too bad about this one. And one of those secondhand ones was Medea and Other Plans by Euripides. Euripides, did I say that right? I've never read this before. I don't think I've really read any Greek plays. I don't think. We're gonna give it a go, see how we do. And yeah, I'm really into this kind of thing at the moment. So those are the first two. Moving on, we're just going to go through randomly and I'll tell you where they came from and whatnot, because I did not organize this. And also, yeah, it's weird. Anyway, so I have Sunburnt Veils by Sarah Hadjusti. Not sure on that one. I will double check before I do my wrap up for this. So I have started reading this. I read the first 4 chapters, which is 36 pages, and I really liked it. This is a Love Oz YA. So it's her Tara. Yeah, Tara's first year at uni. It's her first day. There's a bomb scare, and I think that it kind of develops into this romance between Tara and this guy, Alex, who's like a politician's son. He's kind of like a rich, arrogant boy. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how it's going to go. It's pretty small. I just haven't had the time to read this lately, so it's on the list. Another one I'm in the middle of, Legend Born by Tracy Dion. Yes, so I made it to part 3 in a live show on Sunday, and again, I just haven't had time to pick this up. I've just been in the mood to read different things, so haven't finished it yet, but hopefully will maybe this Sunday. Okay, bit of a switch up now. This is the Inferno by Dante. I just really enjoyed this cover, to be honest. It's kind of creepy. There are people being eaten and boiled alive and all sorts of things. Cool. I just really wanted to read this. I've never read it before, and this was the only version that I liked the inside of. So it's just really simple. It's just got the poem there, and it's just got the lines every 10 lines, as in the line numbers and things. A couple of other versions I was looking at, like the Penguin had like the original translation on the right side, and then the English on the left. And I just knew that would bother me, and a lot of the others had like notes and things, like footnotes, and I just know that I would struggle. So this one is nice and clean and readable, and it is translated by Kieran Carson. So there's that one. Going back to ancient Rome, this is the Wolfden by Elodie Harper. This is another one of those kind of like Madeline Miller, I can't remember which one, like retelling of myth and legends and ancient Roman life. This one is set on Pompeii, but not, as far as I know, during Pompeii. Does that make sense? As in the eruption. It's not, as far as I know, not during that time. It's talking about this woman, Amara. And it also says that it is the first in a trilogy of novels reimagining the lives of women who have been long overlooked. So, looking forward to that one. I have The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. This is, as far as I know, kind of like a sci-fi. It just sounded cool. I've been waiting for this one for months. I wasn't going to buy it straight away, and then I saw it and I was like, oh no, I do need that. So I'm hoping to start reading this one very shortly. Okay, we have A Useful Woman by Darcy Wilde. This is a like murder mystery lady detective sort of thing, but in Regency England. So this isn't the usual sort of thing I read, but I'm trying to get more into mysteries. This one sounded fun. We'll give it a go and see how we do. Okay, this one is one that isn't going on my TBR because I've already read it, and this is The Fish Girl by Miranda Ruel. This is one of my favorite little like novellas. I read this in 2018 when it was shortlisted for the Stella Prize. I loved it. I loved her new book, which came out last year and was nominated for this year's prize. I just really wanted my own copy, so now I have one, and I am planning to reread it in the next few months. More on that later. That got caught in my hair. Some more classics. This is The Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe. I've always wanted to get to this book because it's mentioned in, and Radcliffe is mentioned in Northanger Abbey, which is my second favourite Austen, and I've just always wanted to read it, and I never have, and now I have it, and it's got tiny writing that I did not notice until now, but we're going to work on it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Percy is down here. He is less enthused is the word. Okay, now we're on to the last couple. This is Sister Song by Lucy Holland. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this one around recently. I've heard so many people talk about it and say lovely things about it and good things, and said that they really enjoyed it. This also has trans rep, so very excited to see how we go with this one. I believe this is also a kind of reimagining of a Welsh myth. I may have just made that up, but I don't know. It sounds vaguely Welsh. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure it's Welsh inspired. Okay, next up we have Gunk Baby by Jamie Marina Lau. This one is also kind of Stella infused. Pink Mountain on Locust Island was nominated in 2019 by Jamie Marina Lau, and I loved that. It was one of the weirdest books I've ever read. This one is her second book. It was meant to come out last year and it didn't, and now it is here. I'm very excited. I have no idea what it's about, but Jamie Marina Lau is one of those authors that works. Like, you want to go into her books not knowing anything, because she will take you on a wild journey. So very excited to get to this one, hopefully soon. I don't know when I'm going to get to any of these, to be honest. Who knows? We'll see what I'm in the mood for. I'm very much feeling the mood reading thing right now. But final book for this haul is this gorgeous one. This is The Ruthless Lady's Guide to Wizardry by C.M. Wagoner, maybe. This is Sapphic bodyguards in, like, I don't know what year, but Victorian, perhaps. I'm gonna guess Victorian. And it just looks amazing. I'm just so excited for it. So it's also kind of like fantasy, obviously from the Wizardry title, you may have guessed that. And I think it's going to be really fun to read. So those are all of the ones for the midpoint of May. I still have quite a few coming, so I will definitely see you at the start of June with a end of month haul as well. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Monday, which will be my Eurovision-a-thon week 3 vlog. So I'll see you all then. Bye.